because of the evolutionary requirement of the
True.
integration of all men around our planet.
True.
I would like to point out that what I feel is a reason why America seems to you, for the moment, to be an active field of creative capability. That we have, in the 5.5 million years of known presence of man on our earth, the gradual gaining of a little experience of a man born nakedly, helpless, without any information, beautiful equipment, but ignorant, gradually finding his way. There's been a bit of pyramiding of the experiences. And America happens to be in a wave that has gone around the world. It's a crossbreeding world man here. There's no American nation. We have world men here. And there is developing here a world man. And he's beginning to export and become part of the total world. But there is a tendency of the crowd to be excited by the man who makes the score on the football playing field, makes the touchdown. But I feel that America has been thrown a forward pass by all of humanity. And for the moment has the opportunity of making a touchdown, therefore it's spectacular. But it is part of a great team of all humanity. And I want to be sure not to try to develop in any way to curry an unnatural ego on this particular continent for the moment.
It's the cognition of reality, I think.
I'm sure we're in complete agreement with what we're saying, but because I think you're saying this in a sense, in a kindliness, because we are meeting here and because you and I are in a conference together. I just don't want that generosity to be misunderstood as in any way working against this beautiful integration which you also did talk about of all humanity.
I think we are talking more on the reality level than on the platform level.
Indeed.
It's the vision of life in this country, and which is projecting a great possibility for the whole world. Because Transcendental Meditation has been taught in the world for about 12 years in the past, all the countries. It is the creative individuals of this country that have given a shape to it in terms of science of creative intelligence. The total value of life to be conceptually delineated and empirically verified. Transcendental meditation is there to verify empirically, to know the infinite value of life by direct experience, and what you spoke last night, which structured infinity from the finite values, that is intellectual delineation of the infinite value of life. Both these things, knowledge and experience, makes life fuller. Another word for it, integrated. So here we find in one person the expression of what actually the name means, fuller, integration. You are a great inspiration for the whole book of SCI. And this is going to project a very great practical possibility for all mankind. The recognition of the reality is not open to unintegrated visions. The vision of an integrated society and the recognition of a means directly leading to it can only belong to a fuller integrated vision. And I'm so very happy to find in you this expression of this truth, that this is the most creative country in the world. I have been saying all along, not for the sake of any psychological values to those who hear it, but for the value of the recognition of the value of the soil, for the good of the whole world. What we are structuring on this platform is science of creative intelligence. And this creation of science of creative intelligence will give a value of knowledge so concrete and so full that is going to transform the whole world. So we are on the threshold of a transformation whereby suffering will be outcast. Real integrity of life will be available to all. You heard Mr. Fuller saying that everyone has that potentiality. Everyone has those faculties which in 1927 he was trying to unfold for the good of others. And he has been repeating everyone has those faculties. And now it is given to everyone to unfold those faculties and use it for himself and for others. This is what science of creative intelligence is unfolding to every individual. The real knowledge of integrated life, where one would enjoy all the relative values and will not miss the infinite, absolute spiritual value of life. The inner value will not be lost, pure consciousness will not be lost, unbounded vision will not be lost, bliss consciousness will remain, and all the values of relative life will be upheld. This kind of individuals we want to structure. Science of creative intelligence, when adopted in all the educational organizations, then the purpose of education will be complete. Education inspires to create a man in his full value. Integrated man is the aspiration of every educational system. But because so far, even though the knowledge of infinity was there, the direct experience of infinite value of life was not available. But now, Transcendental Meditation provides that in a very simple, natural method. And therefore, through this procedure, every man will be able to unfold his inner faculties to the maximum, live integrated state of life, and just enjoy. That's why we say no man is born to suffer. If someone is not living in permanent state of happiness, then he can dive within himself, unfold his inner potentialities, and start to live that fuller life. In a very natural way. So the message that Mr. Fuller brings, the message of fuller life, don't let the inherent qualities remain behind the scene. Bring them out, unfold them, and make use of them in daily life so that every aspect of life becomes fuller. This is the possibility through science of creative intelligence.